Alright, welcome back everyone. It's been a while since I've made a video about thrifting. Moved back to Alaska, as you can probably tell with all the snow, which has actually been pretty rare here. Thrifting's a little bit tougher here in Alaska than it is in the lower 48. Not nearly as many sources, but I have been hitting the thrift stores and yard sales and things like that. Got a storage auction coming up tomorrow that I'm going to go to here in Homer. So hopefully I find some good stuff there to make another video. But in this video, I'm just going to go over some of the things that I've been able to find out in the wild here and sell through eBay, and talk about the profits I made on those. So our first item up here is these Columbia fishing shirts. These are pretty nice shirts. I like to wear these. Sold these for $15, which is kind of low, but they've got a company logo on it. Took a guy fishing this summer, and I commented that I liked his shirt, and turns out he owns a livestock feed company, and that's his logo all over it. He sent me about 10 of them, but he sent all the wrong size, so I decided to go ahead and sell them on eBay. Pretty easy, $150, after I sold all 10, which really didn't take very long. Next up, we've got this Pentax 35mm camera lens. Got this in a bundle with some other camera gear that we're going to cover later in this video. Paid $50 for the whole lot, so this one lens paid for that. It was a pretty quick sale. Bought this stuff locally off of Facebook Marketplace. Here we've got this Bob Allen left-handed skeet shooting jacket. Picked this up for $3, brand new at a local thrift store here. Thought it might be a little hard to sell being a left-hander, but I actually sold it in less than a day. So pretty good profit on that. Easy to ship, just fold it up, put it in a poly mailer. Really no hassle. Got this Pentax camera that was in the camera bundle that I was talking about earlier in the video. Sold this for $25. Sold it as parts only defective. Had something rattling around in there, and I don't really know enough about cameras to try to tear it apart and fix it or anything, but yeah, pulled $25 out of a broken camera. Hard to go wrong with that. Here's a Nintendo Wii bundle that I picked up for, I think, like $10 at the local thrift store. Pretty easy to sell. Sold in like a day, $48. Low hassle, all fit in one small box, so easy money right there. This was a pretty good sale here. Got these nautical protractor triangles. Picked those up for 25 cents each at the local thrift store, and I knew I'd get some money out of that. Those are usually around $20 each, brand new. I think that's what I paid for mine when I went through captain school, but anyhow, I knew there'd be a good profit and easy to sell. Oddly enough, they sold to a museum in San Diego. I'm not sure why they would go to a museum, because they're not ancient or anything, but it's one of those things you buy for captain school, and then you don't really use it a whole lot after that unless you're charting courses for massive ships. Another camera here that I picked up in that bundle for $50. This Fuji Fine Pix. Sold it pretty quick for $38, so definitely ended up with some nice profit out of that camera lot. Good old bread and butter item here. TI-84 Plus graphing calculator. That's a classic. You pick those up anytime you see them. I picked this one up for $3 and sold it for $38 really quickly. I think maybe a day. Alright, next up we've got the Sony CyberShot. That was also in the camera bundle there. Sold it for $23.50. I don't know what it is about these older cameras. I think that's just maybe the style people are going for, but they sell really quick. Another classic item for me. I always pick these up if they're even halfway decent. These are refrigerator water filters. They usually sell pretty quick. I picked these up for like $1 at the local Salvation Army and sold them in about 3 days. So good item to look out for. Here we've got a Pentax flash for a camera. Almost blinded myself testing this, but it does indeed work. It was also part of that camera bundle that I got, so another easy thing to ship. Little bubble wrap, little box, stick it in the mail, done deal. So this item here was actually my personal cell phone. I had busted the screen on it in the springtime and knew the iPhone 16 was going to be coming out sooner than later, so I rocked it with the cracked screen until I got my new iPhone 16, and then I listed this up and sold it for $200. It's actually more than what Apple would have gave me to trade it in on my new phone. Actually sold that with the eBay International shipping program to someone in Ukraine. Another maritime item that I had picked up at the same time as those triangles. Nautical slide rule here. Again, one of those things you kind of pick up for captain school and don't use too much. Although this can be more useful. You basically slide that wheel, you know, to pick your speed and distance, and it'll tell you how long it takes to get there. It's a little more useful. But I picked it up for 25 cents, so nice profit. So here we've got some Canon glossy photo paper. Picked this up for like 50 cents at the local thrift store. $12.99, easy to ship. I always pick up the glossy paper if I can get it at a halfway decent price. It's usually a quick sale and fairly valuable, really. This is actually one of my better pickups here recently. Wireless pet fence. Picked this up for like $12, and it also came with this collar. I sold it separately because it was actually a bark collar. So $70 for the machine and $17 for that additional bark collar. That was a really good score right there. Nice pickup. Sold really quick too. Next up here, Canon ink cartridge. This one was brand new, sealed, not expired. Picked it up for 25 cents at the Salvation Army and sold it within about 2-3 days, something like that. And we'll end the video on a high note. This was probably my best find of late, besides the pet fence. Magnavox DVD VCR combo. Anybody that's watched this channel knows that's my bread and butter. I just love to find those. Picked this up for $10. Sold it for $85 in about 2.5 hours, I think, something like that. It was a repeat customer, actually. It goes somewhere, I think, in Kentucky. Seems like maybe they resell them, which they must have a better market than me if they can buy it for $85 and still turn a profit on it, but good on them. Quick flip, good money for me. So there you have it, folks. Not a whole lot of finds, but some good profit to be had in there if you can find things that sell quickly. And as always, it's fun to go out and have a look around and see what's there. Sometimes you find some things for yourself that you didn't know you were particularly looking for, but works out for you anyhow. So thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to check back for new videos and like and subscribe. Thanks a lot.